Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Hurry Up. I'm your Don Juan of Sports, Adam. It's the summertime. We've been a little busy, so I haven't been up to date with a lot of stuff. Apologize for you, but we're back. We're back, better than ever, and let's get to talking sports. First off, I'd like to congratulate the USA women's soccer team. I don't know if you have been watching the last two games, but there were nail biters, and America came through. The USA came through in the first game against Brazil. It was wow, heart stopping, rips your heart out. Boom, edge of your seat type action. Second game, wouldn't say it is not as bad. Um, in terms of heart stopping, it was just as competitive, just as good. And Amy Wambach puts the go ahead goal in, and then after that, the USA goes up one goal, and that was it. 3-1 was the final, and they're going to the World Cup. They're going to the World Cup. We were having a discussion about USA soccer, women's as opposed to men, and I think the reason that they're ahead of the men is that they have more time, the women that is, to prepare. The women have selective sports to go to, as opposed to men who can play soccer as youth and basketball and all this. I'm not saying women don't have those sports. I'm just saying a lot of women stick to soccer. When they stick with it and they make a decent living out of it, you get more people to go. I mean, the United States men's soccer team, they're coming around too. They are coming around, but the talent, well, you can look at the European talent. It's just, the game is just that much better. So, congratulations, United States women's soccer team. I will be watching on Sunday to see if you can bring home the World Cup trophy to the United States. The United States, USA versus Japan, Sunday. Watch it. It should be fun. Now, let's get into some NFL. I know we're talking about the labor situation. I don't care about the labor situation anymore. If it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. You know what I mean? No skin off my back. Sure, I won't. Sure. Maybe I won't be able to see my team on Sunday. Well, guess what? I'll find other things to do on Sunday. You know what I mean? I love the game, but not for them to be bickering like this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Spilled milk. Or arguing over a rookie scale. How are you going to argue over a rookie scale when the players haven't even been in the league yet? What are you worried about those players for? Who cares? Every NFL player clamors, oh, well, these guys get paid but they haven't done anything. And now that's the sticking point for not getting a deal done, is worried about the players who you already complained about as players that get too much money. Now you're complaining that, oh, well, they're not getting enough money, or we don't know how to, they don't need to be paid top 10. No. You can't make your cake and then eat it too and all that stuff. You know what I mean? However that saying goes. You can't do it. You can't complain about something, then it gets changed, and then you complain about it again. Oh, well, it's not right. You know what? Zip the lip, sign the deal, and move on with your lives. Now, we're going to get into some top 10 pass rushers that they should have a good season. I saw an article about it. I thought I'd present it to you guys. But there are some snubs on here. One of the snubs I want to talk about is James Harrison. James, shut your mouth, man. Stop talking. Stop being an unclassy player. You're in a classy organization. You're with one of the best organizations in all of sports. In the NFL, at least. At the very least, in the NFL, you're one of the most prestigious organizations, franchises in the entire league. In the entire league. This is stuff I expect from the Bengals. Low class team. You're Pittsburgh. You're supposed to be representing the black and gold. Or black and yellow, however you want to sing that song. Black and gold. Whatever. Shut your mouth, James. Sheesh. Top 10. Let's get into it. They have at the top, at number 10, they have Clay Matthews. 13.5 sacks last year, 23 combined in his first 2 years in Green Bay. Pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't put him on this list right away. I would put him on the list, but not right away, because there are a lot of other guys who've done it. If you're talking about longevity, done it longer. But if you're talking about having a big sack year, yes. They have Tom Bahali, 14.5 sacks, outside linebacker in the KC system, 41.5 for his career. That's cool. That's good. I like him. Impact player. We'll see how he does this year. OCU Manura, 11.5 sacks, 10 plus sacks in 3 different seasons. Let's not forget the forced fumbles. 10. He should be a little lower than 8 on this list. Trent Cole, 10 sacks last year, 2 Pro Bowls. 2 Pro Bowls. So you're going to tell me that Umanura, who had 10 forced fumbles and 11 and a half sacks, is not better than 10 sacks? Number 7? Yeah, keep that in mind. Robert Mathis, 11 sacks. He's 6'2", 245 pounds, and 4 seasons of 10 or more sacks. Now, I can give this guy some praise because he does it at a small level. 6 is pretty good. John Abraham. Now, John Abraham is an interesting cat to me because when he came to the league, he was a beast. Then he fell off for some years, and now he's back being a beast. 13 sacks last year, 102 and a half sacks in his career. Wow. Wow. If you had told me John Abraham was going to have 102 and a half sacks, I'd be like, wow, you're kidding me. This guy didn't even play in the Jets playoff game because of his knee, because he didn't want to injure his career. Congrats to you. Borderline Hall of Fame members. Julius Peppers, 8 sacks. Really? 8 sacks. I get it. He had double teams and all that stuff, but 8 sacks. Umanura had 11 and a half and 10 fumbles. It's because they went to the NFC Championship game. That's probably why. Dwight Freeney, almost 100 sacks, 10 sacks last year. He's going to be a Hall of Famer and has a Super Bowl ring. So number 3 is not bad for him. Jared Allen, 11 sacks, 83 over the last 7 years. Not bad, but he played for a team that was pretty crappy. Do we really want to put him on this list? And DeMarcus Ware, 15 and a half sacks, 80 over his 6 seasons. Best pass rusher in the game right now. Bill Parcells, you hit on a gem there. Now let's go into some snubs. Justin Tuck had 11 sacks and 6 forced fumbles. But yet we put on Trent Cole and we put in Julius Peppers, or we put in a lot of these people who I wouldn't even consider on some of those lists. Terrell Suggs, 22 and a half sacks over the last couple of years. One of the premier pass rushers in the league. Not on the list. Lamar Woodley had 25 sacks. That's more in the last few years. That's more than Clay Matthews. And he's won a couple rings. I mean, I know Clay's got one too, but that's all I have to say. So, NFL, top 10 pass rushers. Love to hear what you guys think. You got the list. I'll keep getting up more articles for you because we're probably not going to have a season, so we're going to probably be doing this a lot more often. All right? I'm the Don Juan of Sports. I'm out.